Hey everyone, welcome to General Music. My name is Mr. Walby, and this video is for any student who happened to miss my lesson this week, the first week of school. So this lesson is designed for second graders through sixth grade as the introductory lesson that you may have missed. So again, my name is Mr. Walby, and I will most likely be your music teacher this year. Expectations. So we have some expectations on how to use Blackboard Collaborate this year, and some of that includes raising our hands. So if you have a question, there is a raise the hand button on Blackboard Collaborate that you can use to show that you'd like to say something or just to sort of respond to the teacher with a hand. There's also a microphone button, and when you're not speaking, we want you to keep your microphone muted. There'll be times where you can mute your microphone, you can turn your microphone on and speak, but once you're done, mute your microphone again, and that helps keep our Blackboard Collaborate more quiet so that everybody can hear what's going on. As for cameras, your camera is completely optional. If you'd like to have your camera on so I can see you, that would be great. But if you decide to have your camera off, that is okay too. You can even go back and forth between whether you'd like to have the camera on or whether you'd like it off. Next, make sure that you listen to others. So when we're all together, we want to listen to each other and be respectful, and we want other people to be able to listen to you when you have something to say. We have a chat feature in Blackboard Collaborate, and we want to use that for sharing information to the class or asking questions. We don't want it just for conversations between students. So use the chat appropriately, and we can get a lot of great use out of it. And also just a reminder to use kind words, because we're all in this together and we want to say nice things to each other and be positive. All right, how would general music work this year online? We think about the old way of how we learned. We were all together playing instruments and singing and dancing and having fun, but now we're in a new way. In the new way, we can still do a lot of musical things. We can still sing, we can still dance, we can still listen to music. In fact, we may even listen to music better now because we have our headphones on, and we can even use the computer. Even if you have a favorite animal or stuffed animal or live animal, you can have your animal by your side learning about music in this new way. As for singing, it's going to be very difficult for me to hear you sing this year, but I still really want you to sing because singing is healthy. It's good for your body, it's good for your soul. It's a nice way to sort of keep your body alive and healthy. Singing also helps your emotions. So when you have a lot of difficulty in your life, singing can help release some of those emotions and make you feel better. Singing also helps keep us together, especially when we're singing the same songs and we're learning the same songs. Even though we're apart, we can still be together and work as one class together. And I also want to say that all singing is beautiful. So it doesn't matter what kind of voice you think you have, your voice is a beautiful voice. Now, when we're in class, it's totally okay to sing with the microphone off. In fact, most of the time, we'll need to have the microphones off when we sing because it doesn't work very easily over Blackboard Collaborate. But always make sure that you're singing even if you're the only one who can hear your voice. Dancing. Oh, hopefully we'll get to do a lot of fun dancing this year. Dancing can really dancing is like feeling the music. And so when you're dancing to the beat of the music, you're connecting to the music, you're feeling it, and you're turning that into dance moves. Dancing is also good exercise. And as for me, I haven't had enough exercise lately. And that may be true for you too. So when there's a chance to dance, definitely take it and get some of that good exercise. You can dance with the cameras on, you can dance with the cameras off. It's all up to you. You can even dance crazy, but make sure that you don't hurt yourself. We're all in different environments. Some of us have a lot of space, some of us don't have very much space at all. So look around your environment, see how much room you have to dance, and dance in a way that can be fun, but also safe for you. Listening. We're going to get to do a lot of listening to music this year, and I think listening to music is awesome. listening can be easier online because now we can have headphones, we can have speakers, you can turn the volume up, you can turn the volume down, you can try to get the music to be just the way that you like it. And when you do listen, listen deeply and you'll begin to hear more and more from that music. Finally, we're going to get to do a lot of computer activities this year. We even have a computer activity for us today. And computer activities are fun activities on the computer. You can make new connections using the computer. Like, for example, you look here and you see all these different colors of notes. We have colors on our keyboard. Hopefully, throughout this year, you can start to connect these colors and the names and the letters to begin to understand music a lot more. And that becomes even easier using the computer than it would be in a classroom. So, my goal is that we can actually learn a lot more music this year than we could have had we met in person. We can even learn as a group online. And so, especially if we are able to log in at the same time with the other kids, you'll be able to be there with everybody else and be social and learn music that way. What you're going to need for class? Well, we will have a live class every week at your appointed time. It all depends on which class you're in. So you want to make sure that you go to your classroom BBCU link. There is no music link. It's just your classroom link. So whichever class you're in, go to that. And at that time, I will come to you and we will have music together. We'll also have a specials Google Classroom. And so that means all of our special teachers are together. My special Google Classroom is the same as the PE, same as the art, same as the library. And so you will want to find what your grade level is and connect to that Google Classroom. In there you'll find us. Now, there'll also be Miss Albertson's music class there because Miss Albertson will be teaching music right with me, but you're going to want to look for music with Mr. Walby because I'm your music teacher. Next, you want to make sure that you have some headphones and speakers, but this is really all we're going to need right now. We may add some more requirements later on as we get all of this under our belt and we begin to feel good with the technology. We may go back and add the recorders for some of the grades, so we'll see. All about me. Now, if you get a chance to see me now, you may not recognize me because since the quarantine, I just let my hair grow longer and longer and longer, and now I'm becoming a big hairy monster. So, if you see me online and you say, I don't know who that is, it's probably Mr. Walby, just with a lot more hair. Now, I also have a family. This is my wife Carla right here, and I have a 5th grade son named Elvis, and I also have a little baby. She's about 18 months old. Her name is Valencia. So if you hear somebody screaming in the background, chances are it's not Elvis. It's probably going to be Valencia. So you can, if you hear that, you'll know what that is. Now we have a little activity here, and this activity, it's like a little kid song. I like to sing it a lot with my 1st grade and my 2nd grades. So if you had me last year, especially as a young student, you might know this song. But if not, it's a very easy repeat after me song. And so I'm going to play it right now, and I'd like you to sing along if you can. And then after this, we have a little activity that involves this song. So let's watch and sing along.
Hello to my friends.
Hello to my friends.
Hello and good day.
Hello and good day.
It's so nice you're here.
It's so nice you're here.
On this wonderful day.
On this wonderful day.
Hello to my friends.
Hello to my friends.
Hello and good day.
Hello and good day.
It's so nice you're here.
It's so nice you're here.
On this wonderful day.
On this wonderful day.
nice you're here
It's so nice you're here
on this wonderful day.
on this wonderful day.
Alright, so that was our little song right there. Now I'm going to switch over to another application. I'll probably connect all of our videos together and we'll learn about a little activity that involves this song. All right. Oh, one last thing before I go. I just want to point out something. It says here at the bottom of the screen, Visual Musical Minds. This is a YouTube channel, and if you go to this YouTube channel, if you type in Visual Musical Minds, you will find this video along with many other videos. In all the videos, if you're curious, they're all created by me. So I have my own YouTube channel. You can check that out at Visual Musical Minds and you can connect with all of those videos. Alright, so I'll be right back in a minute and we will learn about this activity. Alright, so I'm back and I've got this little activity here called Hello to My Friends. You should find this activity, a link to this activity in the Google Classroom if you'd like to do this activity. And I'm going to show you how to do it right here. Now the first thing I want to say is do not hit the present button right up here. This is not an activity for presenting. This is an activity that you want to keep open just like this. Now when I go here, I can play my little video if I'd like. And it's going to show me just this part of our song.
Hello to my friends.
Hello to my friends.
Hello and good day.
Hello and good day.
It's so nice you're here
It's so nice you're here
on this wonderful day.
on this wonderful day.
Now, when we watch this, we notice that there's these little bars above the words. What do you think those bars mean? Well, probably those are the notes we sing. Hello to my friends. And so what I want to do is give you a chance to try to recreate that. So if we go down to this third slide, we can see all the little bars, and I can actually click them and move them up here just like this. Hello to my... What is friends? Oh, I can't remember. I can go back and I can play this again. Friends, that's green. Hello to my friends. And so we can sort of imagine our melody and recreate our melody right here. Now in class, if you're there in the class with all of us, you will notice that the kids really didn't get to do this because we just had a few minutes and they were all having fun and crazy on the first day of school. So for a lot of kids, it just sort of looks like this. You just have notes everywhere and everybody got in there and just had fun moving things around. So if you want to get into this and just move things around and have fun, you can. You have check marks, you have X's, because what this activity is really about is giving us an idea of how we can learn music. Now, we've got it on several slides because sometimes you may have a lot of kids in the classroom and they can all go to different slides. So if you do this on your own, you can write out the melody if you like, but you don't really need to. If you just want to play around with it in this first class, that's okay. But you definitely don't need to write out the melody for everything. That would just be way too much. And at the end, you can make a little message. Here's some of the messages by some of the kids. Actually, those may have been written by me. But anyway, you can get in here and type a little message just so you can get an idea of how all this works. And so this is our little activity today, and this sort of shows what we did in this first week of school. So check back next week if you miss class, and I will show you what we did then. And you can hopefully play along at home. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.